C. A positive mindset. This area includes the principles of pleasing personality, positive mental attitude, enthusiasm, personal initiative, and going the extra mile. A mindset is composed of habitual thinking patterns. While you are trained by your family and your environment from the day you were born, and sometimes even pre-natally, this training can be examined and reprogrammed. Any mental habit you have can be tweaked or replaced to help you achieve whatever you want out of life. Emotions are pre-programmed responses to external stimulus. The etymological roots of this word emotion literally mean motion out. You use an emotion to cope with inputs from your environment. Feelings are more perceptions of how things are. While you can feel happy, you can emote enthusiasm. While you can feel sad, you can emote grief and depression. While feelings and emotions are often exchanged as words, it can't be understated how different these two are. Confusing these two enables people to become the effect of their overwrought emotions. They tend to live these emotions instead of simply observing the feeling for what it is, letting it go, and then moving back to getting that purpose achieved. There are whole books written on nothing but developing a positive mental attitude, but here we just want to touch on the high points. Your pleasing personality sets the stage of your positive mindset. This is a simple mental habit most of us already have, to greet someone with an honest smile and grace. The next step is often to find out how they're doing that day, that moment. Be honestly interested in how their day is going so far. Hesitate in telling them anything about your own day unless you're asked. Again, you can't get anything unless you first give. If you want cooperation from someone else, the best thing to do is to listen to them first. Then see if there's anything you can do to help them with whatever they're experiencing that day. Now, in the conversation that develops, of course, you acknowledge what they tell you, which just lets them know you're honestly interested in what they have to say. A positive mindset is denoted by your tone of voice, your facial expression, your courtesy, and the consideration you show. Any attitude, positive or negative, will show them what you really think of them, almost by telepathy. There are a few other traits that we have space to tell you here. You should be flexible in all situations, to adjust without losing your composure, becoming irritable or angry. It's controlling your unwanted reaction, emotion, that self-discipline enables. Another trait is your ability to show enthusiasm towards that person. Enthusiasm you must train, like any other emotion, to be able to turn on and off at will, to exhibit it only when it's appropriate. It will attract like a magnet, bringing many people towards you, as enthusiasm is rarely exhibited by most people in our culture. So you want to invest it to gain support from specific people, those that will positively support your works. A side benefit is that enthusiasm will change your defined purpose into a burning desire, one that will imbue you with almost limitless energy to achieve your goal. The last positive attitude trait we'll cover here is your sincerity of purpose. This cannot be faked. Be honest with yourself and develop this integrity with others as well. People will quickly find out, distrust, and distance themselves from a fake. Be real at all times. All these traits we've covered here are a matter of manners, and manners are simply how you'd like to be treated. That's how you treat others. Just good manners. So you develop a sense of how much conversation the other person wants to share. Many people have no one to actually listen to them and no outlet for their observations about life. Good listeners are in short supply. You don't need criticism and carping in your life, so learn how to extract yourself from listening to gossip. None of that will forward your goal. Minimize your time with such people. Seek to understand people before offering your own opinions, however valid your facts or reasoning. Those ideas probably won't be the ones you want to share at first, and try to give only positive and creative approaches that anyone you're talking to might be able to put to use, but only if they want to hear it. Often just listening to someone is the best way to help them. Again, the conversation should be about what you can do for them, and if it's obvious that this person will not be able to help you in any way with your goal, then extract yourself from that conversation as best you can. Most often you will have to help other people with their goals before they will help you with yours. But 98% of everyone out there has no real goal for their lives, and a large proportion of these are simply critical of everyone, which extends internally to themselves. Habitually critical people seek to tear down everything and anyone they get involved with. That's their mental mindset. Avoid these. Still, if you're routinely pleasant to everyone you meet, regardless of how they treat you, you'll be training them to be pleasant in return. Try to treat everyone as an equal. People who try to dominate the conversation all the time and order others around also have that problem in their life. It's out of control to them, and you won't be able to help them much with any suggestion. Still, you can lend an ear for a bit of time at least. You're looking for people who are open to supporting you in return, just as you supported others by respecting them.